Bro, going to the Super Bowl. Come on, man. How's that feel?
To be honest with you, it hasn't hit me yet. And it probably won't until we're in LA, to be honest with you.
So you're playing in the championship game, and this is the first thing I want to talk through. So playing championship game, third down, check down pass, right?
Second down.
You take it second. Sorry, I was at my kid's soccer game trying to do both.
All
so
good. I don't hold it against you.
yeah, you shouldn't. So talk through that moment. I mean, that's massive. So just take us through like none of us really know football. So I mean, some people do, but just kind of take us through that play, what you saw. You take it 41 yards to the house, and then how's that feel? Just kind of take us through the whole thing.
The play itself was a screen, so it was designed to be, like that, short pass, kind of last second deal. But of course, it's great to score. We were in crunch time, but the only problem with that is we still left over a minute on the clock, and we saw what Pat could do with 13 seconds. So on one hand, it was great to score, felt good, momentum shift, momentum boost, all of that. But on the other hand, it was like we gave him a lot of time, and luckily our defense stepped up at the end and held them to no points before half. But that could have went very wrong very quickly.
You think about taking a knee like you did against Oklahoma State? Set you up on the one.
Totally different situation.
Yeah, for sure.
I was definitely not taking a knee.
So of all your great football moments, the touchdown in the championship game, does that rank up there? I mean, that's got to be because that really changes the momentum of the game. Without that, and I'm not trying to say, ooh, Samaje won the game. I mean, I kind of believe that, but I'm not trying to say that. But without that, that shifts everything. Where does that rank? Because I know you had some, obviously, the game against Kansas, where you set the single game rushing record. That's pretty big. I mean, so you had some pretty big moments. Where does this one rank?
It's up there at the time. I didn't really think much of it. Right after the touchdown, I guess. Didn't really think that much of it, but to see and feel the energy, going into the locker room at halftime and coming back out, and to see, what that touchdown did, I think I would have to rank it, right up there, 1 or 2.
Oh, that's big. That's big. It's a big deal. Let's go get number one. Let's go get number one tonight, man. Tonight, Super Bowl. Let's get the best game, best touchdown, best moment of your career. It's gonna be awesome. So, I'm so proud of you guys, both of you. And you guys aren't just some random folks that came to church a couple times. You've been part of our church family for 6 or 7 years now. I think. Gosh, I think Samaje, I think you've done Super Bowl Sunday for us. I think 5 out of the last 6 years, and so man, it's really cool just to see you guys and really honestly, even just to see the football stuff's cool, but then even just to see all that God has done in your life with your kids, as a married couple. So I'm just, as a dude, as your pastor, as your friend, I'm just so happy for both of you. The other thing that's tricky is, we've had a Super Bowl party at your house every year for the last 5. So, I was just wondering if I could still use your house for the Super Bowl.
We'll give you the codes.
Yeah. So
just clean up.
No problem. I just think it'd be cool while you're playing the Super Bowl to be watching it at your house. I just feel like it'd make me feel better about myself. So
go for it.
I'll just invite a few people, 15 to 25 or 30, something like that.
Your closest friends.
So I actually asked you, Samaje, I sent you guys a text, and Trey Millard, maybe 3 weeks ago, asking you to speak on Super Bowl Sunday. You pretty much always respond to me pretty quick when I text you. And so how offended were you that I asked you to speak while you were still in the playoffs?
It wasn't so much that I was offended. I just didn't want to put bad juju out there. So I feel like if I were to answer you, then that would be telling myself that, yeah, we're probably going to be available. So I didn't even want to put that out there. And I was just like, if I don't put it out there, then there's still a chance.
So had you responded to me, you guys would not be in the Super Bowl.
Don't even want to think about it.
Didn't happen.
I love it. So your journey has been crazy. You start at the Redskins, there for a few years. You go to Cincy for a little bit, Miami for a solid 15, 20 minutes, and then back at Cincinnati. So I kind of want both of you guys just kind of talk about like the journey that God's had you on the last several years, and kind of been through a lot, and then now here we are in the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's been a roller coaster. He got drafted to Washington. We kind of got comfortable there. 4-year contract, which we thought meant something, but it doesn't in the NFL. So when he came to Cincy, we were like, okay, new start. This will be good. And it was for a while until we got cut and we went to Miami for a little bit, like you said, 15 minutes. And that period of time was like the past couple years was just, we just felt unsettled. It was really hard because we just didn't know what was coming, where we were going to be. We didn't really know what God's plan for us was. At one point, we were wondering, could this be the end of his career? We didn't think so, but like you never know what's going to happen or if he was going to get back on another team or anything. And just the fact that we're back here in Cincy now after having left pretty much twice, thinking we're never coming back. It's just a testament to like this was God's plan all along. He knew we were meant to be here, and as many times as we thought we were going to leave, we just kept coming back, and now he's going to the Super Bowl with them. So
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Samaje, talk, and I know you're not a man of many words, but just kind of talk about a little bit about just the journey of the last few years.
I mean, it's really been a blur because for me, I have such an amazing wife. She took care of the brunt of it, so that's all I had to do is go and play football. She was in charge of moving the kids and finding a place to live. So for her, it was a bit tough, but for me, I just got to go out, and wherever I was playing football. So, but it's been interesting to say the least. Didn't really know where we were going to fit in, and luckily we found a great spot, and we're here at least for a couple more years, hopefully longer. So it's been a wild ride, but it's been fun.
And I'll tell you one thing that's cool too when you talk about Meg and the kids. I think I heard a kid in the background.
probably.
I love her kids. First of all, are they going to the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
You're taking
Yeah.
both of them to the Super Bowl.
we are debated.
I love it.
It's hard because you got to have a ticket even for the babies.
Do you really?
So
Yeah.
it's an expensive trip that he's not going to remember, but I figured I would never forgive myself if I didn't take them.
So Meg, talk a little about like just life. Samaje kind of talked about it. He's playing football, and you're doing a lot, right? And so I think the average person just thinks the life of an NFL life must be so amazing.
Oh yeah.
But just kind of talk through like what does that look like for you?
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, but I mean, day to day, just normal times when we're actually settled, it's pretty normal. I mean, as a stay-at-home mom, I pretty much take care of the house and the kids. But once we start moving around, for us, we have a home in Oklahoma, so going from Cincinnati to Oklahoma, kind of back and forth, I get to manage all that. So I joke that I'm also his assistant and his chef and his nanny and his housekeeper and all the things. So pretty much just like when we were bouncing around, the first time he got cut from Washington, got picked up to Cincy, he left that day. So then
Wow.
I'm left to move everything, find a place to live, just make sure everything's settled. Thankfully, we have great family and friends and his agent. It's really helpful. So the community's been really big on that. They've been able to help me out a lot. But yeah, it's a lot of work behind the scenes. Thankfully now we're a little more settled, so it takes a little bit off my job. But and it's fun too. Like we get to go to games every couple weeks, which is also kind of exhausting, but it's an experience that is just so unique, and it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.
So okay, No way you make any Super Bowl predictions, right? That's bad juju for you guys, right? You just go play the game.
Yeah. Not predicting anything.
Is it bad if I predict it or no?
I mean, you'd already predicted that I was going to be available Super Bowl Sunday, so I guess your predictions don't really hold that much weight.
Got it. So I won't predict anything, but I'm gonna predict that you guys win. So, do you feel like? Well, let me just ask you this: do you feel like maybe when Christy and I and our family and Robin came out to a game a few months ago, do you feel like that was a turning point for the Bengals this year? You feel like it was kind of our presence that maybe made y'all turn the corner, or like no?
It may have had a little something to do with it.
It is funny. My kids constantly sing the Who Dey or the whatever your chant. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody. Yeah, my kids do it all the time. It's awesome. So I know one thing that's been really huge for you guys over the years, and especially in the last couple of years. You guys got involved in a small group, and I know Trey and Abby have been good friends, and obviously we're really close. And just kind of talk about in a journey in a life where everybody thinks it's like super like cool, but it's a lot more difficult than I think everybody realizes. Just kind of talk through the importance, both of you, of having godly relationships and people that you can do life with.
I think obviously it's extremely important, but I think the biggest thing is with the life that we live, sometimes you see not so great things, and it's easy to get caught up in those not so great things if you don't have your head on your shoulders correctly, and to find people who have lived a similar lifestyle, but they have everything in order. I feel like it's encouraging. That's the right way to put it. To know that even with a little bit of fame, a little bit of money, whatever, to know that there's still people out there who still genuinely loves the Lord, loves doing the right thing, and just to be able to walk alongside your peers, doing it the right way. It's a great feeling.
It's awesome.
I think that small group, our first small group was probably our first year of marriage when we came back for off season. And that was a big thing for us, because I think that's probably the most we've ever grown as a couple in that amount of time, just being able to talk through things with people in kind of the same walk of life, or people who just understand the situation and us as people. Just having those people around us. And like I said, when we were kind of bouncing back and forth, it was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of inconsistency. But it's like we always had you guys, and we always had the Millards and our friends back home. And we've made some good friends at teams too. But just knowing that we have those people to fall back on, it kind of gave us a sense of certainty and encouragement when we really needed it, when things were hard and we weren't sure what was going to happen. It was just so nice to have the people encouraging us and just being there for us for anything we needed.
That's cool. Well, it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I know, Samaje, you got to get to the stadium pretty quick. And because we're recording this Sunday morning, so, and the game's in a few hours. So I love you. I love you guys. I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier for two people. I think it's dumb to say people deserve things, because really we all just deserve hell, and everything is a gift from God. But you guys deserve this, and love y'all. Who Dey? Who Dey? I'm a fan. I'm a Bengals fan. I love you guys. I'm proud of y'all.
Love you guys.
Good luck, guys.